Modern life feels expensive in ways many people struggle to fully explain. Even people earning decent incomes often feel financially overwhelmed. Not because they are reckless, not because they are lazy, but because modern life quietly demands constant spending. Housing costs rise. Subscriptions multiply. Convenience becomes addictive. Social pressure intensifies. And everywhere people look, there is another expense competing for their attention, energy, and income. Eventually, many people stop feeling like they are building wealth and start feeling like they are simply trying to keep up. Minimalist wealth. Minimalize your way to financial freedom. Modern life is built around convenience. Food delivery, streaming services, subscription apps, instant shopping, ride sharing, one-click purchases. And while each expense may seem small individually, together they quietly create enormous financial leakage over time. Because convenience almost always costs extra. People now pay to save time in nearly every part of life. And over time, convenience slowly becomes normalized. Cooking feels inconvenient. Waiting feels frustrating. Owning less feels uncomfortable, which creates a culture where spending becomes deeply connected to comfort and efficiency. The problem is that these recurring expenses rarely feel dramatic enough to trigger concern immediately. But month after month, they quietly increase financial pressure in the background.
For most of human history, people mainly compared themselves to neighbors and local communities. Today, people compare themselves to millions of strangers online. Every day, social media exposes users to luxury vacations, expensive apartments, designer lifestyles, perfect bodies, and carefully curated success. This constant stream changes what feels normal. Over time, people began expecting lifestyles that previous generations would have considered extremely luxurious. And unfortunately, many start spending money trying to emotionally keep up with what they constantly consume online. Comparison creates pressure. Pressure to upgrade. Pressure to perform success. Pressure to avoid feeling left behind. Eventually, financial exhaustion becomes just as psychological as it is economic. One reason modern life feels financially draining is because ownership itself has quietly transformed. Many people no longer simply buy things once. They subscribe to them continuously. Entertainment, software, storage, music, food delivery, cloud services, fitness apps. Even basic convenience now often comes attached to recurring monthly costs. And individually, these expenses may not feel overwhelming. But collectively, they create permanent financial obligations that never fully disappear. Which means many people are no longer just paying for necessities. They are maintaining ecosystems of ongoing payments. And over time, this creates a constant feeling that income immediately disappears the moment it arrives.
Financial exhaustion is not only about money, it's psychological. Because constant financial pressure affects how people think, feel, and live. It creates anxiety, decision fatigue, stress, and the feeling that life is becoming increasingly difficult to sustain. Many people feel like they can never fully relax financially, even after raises, even after career progress. Because every increase in income is quickly absorbed by rising lifestyle costs and expanding expectations. And eventually, people begin feeling trapped inside systems they no longer fully control, working constantly simply to maintain stability, not necessarily to build freedom.
This is one reason many people eventually become drawn toward simplicity. Not because they hate modern life, but because they become exhausted by constant financial and psychological pressure. Simplicity reduces noise, reduces comparison, reduces unnecessary spending, and most importantly, reduces dependency. Because every unnecessary expense removed creates a little more breathing room financially, a little more flexibility, a little more peace. And over time, many people realize that freedom often comes less from dramatically increasing income and more from reducing how much life costs to maintain. Modern life often feels financially exhausting, as consumption weaves itself into every moment of our daily routines. But financial freedom doesn't begin with more. It starts when you grow intentional about what you truly need, letting go of the noise, and holding on to what matters most. Because the goal isn't just to get by, it's to shape a life that's sustainable, peaceful, and ultimately free. Enjoyed this moment of calm? Subscribe to Minimalist Wealth for insights into wealth psychology, simple living, and long-term financial freedom. And remember, minimalize your way to financial freedom.